This game has a very unique graphical look, very cel-shaded imagery. Can you talk a little about the decision to go that way versus the hyper-realism of some other games that are out there?
Absolutely. I've been working on hyper-real games, and what I really wanted to do was actually pull back from it. I feel like we've kind of lost focus of this incredible medium that we work in, and that it actually allows us to also be artists. I feel like hyper-real is being really pushed by technology and trying to be super real. Well, I love some of the PS2 games that were out there where the characters look larger than life. I want to be larger than life. So that combined with the idea that concept art is actually gorgeous, and why are we not putting that into games, became what we wanted to do. As well as I work with an extremely talented artist named Mr. Phoenix, and his skills just kind of pop off the page. So we've been working really hard to try to get that look, but not go cel shading. We didn't want to get the black outlines. We didn't want to go super comic-y either. We wanted to do 3D models with concept art skins on top of that, and do that with the environments as well. And I don't think we're there yet. I feel like we're 70% there. We're going to keep on pushing it, but the end result is just going to be a visual feast for anybody who just would fall in love with the art. So we're trying to create not just a great story, we're trying to create a great art piece, and we're trying to create a great gameplay and bring that together. Because when you are an indie and you want to try to actually break out, it's not about following what anybody else does. It's about kind of creating your own identity, and our own identity is all these elements that we want to bring together, and the visual art style is key.
What role has Unity played in allowing you guys to bring this across mobile and as well as consoles?
Unity has been key for us as a development team to make this game. It's allowed us to really kind of not deal with the financial burdens of trying to create a game engine that's going to be unique to us. It allows us to share with the Unity kind of environment and world out there and get feedback in terms of how it's going on. But it allows us to riff, and it allows us to start working immediately in prototyping, and then taking that prototype into the next level, seeing what's working and what's not working. And the level of people that are working on it aren't so focused that they can't kind of take a step back. We've got so many people out there that work with different game engines, and so as a result have a tough time transferring to another job because they might not know the skill set of that game engine. With Unity, we've got just a huge plethora of different people that we could draw from for different skill sets, whether it's UI, whether it's animation, whether it's gameplay, whether it's design, whether it's audio, whether it's cinematics, whether it's face effects. All of this stuff are people that we can pull, so we have a larger group to pull from, and it's a lot more accessible. In the end, it's a lot more accessible, making it easier for a developer who has huge ambitions to actually get a huge game out.
And speaking of huge ambitions, talk a little about Oculus Rift and how you see this game playing in virtual reality.
Sure. Oculus Rift is, obviously something we're very interested in, as is everybody here at Sundance. I think what's interesting for us, or actually not necessarily interesting, what we've kind of come to the conclusion is that if we're creating a 3D world, we've already created an Oculus Rift experience. So you're going to be able to walk through the streets of Iran. Now, you might not be navigating it the same way that you do it on an iPad, your PC, or through a console, but that world is there. You can do the 360 turn. We're experimenting right now how to possibly use Bluetooth in your phone to kind of navigate through the crowds, how to be able to actually engage with it. I think that's a big challenge for everybody that's working within this mean, is how do you go beyond looking around and actually have contact and engagement. But in terms of the world that we're creating, especially because we're so narrative focused, it's really simple for us to make that jump, and we're looking forward to actually working with Oculus or possibly with Morpheus to see what they can do, because I feel like they're pushing technology hard. I think creators want to push it, and I don't think there's enough people creating that bridge, and we definitely want to be at the forefront of doing that. And I think if we have the assets created, if we have the game proven on the market, that's just going to be a quick step for us to make, because I've already got ideas of how easily we can make that transfer.